Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of the free 5-day video series in which I'm showing you how you can flip a brand new site for multiple 4 figures every 60 days like clockwork. Now in day 2, which is today, what I'm going to be showing you is what it actually takes to execute a multiple 4-figure flip. Alright, so all the ins and outs, the little bits and bobs that you need to know to actually get to the stage where your site is worth 4 figures and you can comfortably sell it. So let's dive straight into it. Here's the criteria. Okay, now this is all a rough criteria. This is based off my numbers, sites that I've flipped, sites that my clients have flipped, sites that people have flipped, and this is just, you know, something I've generalized and I've come up with. This is a nice little criteria we can work by, you know, to help us, you know, get our sites to a certain stage where we can sell it for our desired numbers, right? So number one thing we want is the traffic. Okay, traffic and revenue are the two key things of a good site. Okay, so these are the core. Traffic and revenue is the core of a site. Okay, it's the traffic and revenue which people are buying sites based on. But then at the same time there comes a few more things. Okay, let's forget traffic and revenue. Now comes the domain and the content, and that's it really. The domain, content, and the marketing. Okay, so they're more of the specifics, the more the bits and bobs. Okay, the ins and outs. Now let's walk through it all one by one. Minimum, you want to get your site to 25,000 to 50,000 monthly page views. Okay, without that, you know, you're not really talking anything. There's not really any traffic rolling. It means no good to the acquirer, and it's no good for yourself. Okay, so get your site to the stage where it's doing at least 25 to 50k monthly page views at minimum. Now the second thing is, okay, you know, just at the stage of 25 to 50k monthly page views, I flipped a site for 2k easily. You know, I've done that comfortably before. You know, there's obviously a bit more to it, but that's what I said I'm going to be showing you over the next few days. All right, that's the page views. Now the second thing is the monthly revenue. All right, now numbers you want to chase after. If you can get your site to a stage where it's doing $250 to $500 in monthly revenue at minimum, you very comfortably secured yourself a $3,000 flip. Okay, very easily, undoubtedly, you know, without any efforts. If you have a site doing 50k monthly page views, also doing 500 in monthly revenue, you know, I promise you, even probably myself, I'd pay you 5k for that. Okay. Third thing, unique content. All right, there's no good selling a site with copied content, because why the hell doesn't the acquirer just go to the site you copy the content from and copy and paste it themselves? Makes no sense. So you need unique content and you need quality content. You know, the fourth thing is a good design. All right, now your site, there's so many sites out there that are crushing it. You know, the flipping big flips, even, you know, with general design, but it's just that extra bit, you know, that extra bit of work you could put in that makes your site stand out. Okay, which is a good design. All right, the layout, the theme colors, the logo, the structure where the content is placed, what the content pages look like, all these little things, you know, it's what makes a site. And if you have a unique design, if you have a design which no other site has at the moment, it's a no-brainer. It just, you know, it takes a 5k flip from 5k to 7-8k. Okay, you want to pay more for it because it's unique. It's something else. It's not there right now. There's not really any competition to it. Okay, fifth thing is perceived value. All right, now this is key. And this is a bit gimmicky. It might be, you know, you might think it's a little bit shady, but really it's not. Okay, because perceived value is, one is perception, right? So it's value that we set, it's a value that we create, but it's not actually a solid value. It's not a real value. It's just something that we create, we put out there, and our customers, our prospects, you know, they perceive it as something of great value, and because of that reason they pay us more, because they feel that, oh, this is, you know, this is a real valuable thing we have right here, and that's why they want to pay you more. So I'm going to talk a bit more about perceived value, not today. I think that's day 3 or day 4. I'm going to be talking about how you can use perceived value, you know, to 5 to 10x your site valuation. And the final thing is a niche specific site. Now a site that is in a specific niche is so much more likely and easier to grow and sell than a site which is in, you know, general niche. General niches are real fun to work with, they're really easy to work with, but a site, if you can manage to grow it in one specific niche, your future and your business, and, you know, the profits are going to be far more great and fruitful. So now let me show you an example. This was on Flippa.com. Now Flippa is a great place to start when when looking to flip your sites. And for any examples, any references, Flippa is always the go-to place, to actually come up with your flip, to make your site acquisition and deal happen. All right. So a site I found on Flippa as I was scrolling through over here. Now this is a site that has a lot of SEO going on the back. It's quite an old site, 6 years we can see, but this stuff, trust me, is quite irrelevant. It doesn't matter about how old a site is. It's more about the traffic and the revenue. So what we can see here, the site has over 180k monthly page views, and it's also making over $1,000 a month using Google AdSense. This site also has a YouTube channel which probably is used to drive traffic to this site. Now as we can see, the layout of this site is very basic. They're just using the newspaper theme. It's a very simple site which can be built out within minutes. Okay, now apart from that, the content also just about gaming. It's a passionate niche. Person created this probably enjoys it, right? And they're only making $1,000 a month. And even if it was that, and of course the other thing I didn't mention is that over here we can see that there's actually no perceived value. This dude, I went through his listing and he doesn't really offer much, just a general support, and it's just a site. So this site alone, based off his traffic and revenue, with 25 days left, it was already on 5k in bids. Now let me tell you something. Okay, keep this in mind. That most times when you create a listing on Flippa, you only start getting bids on the last 2 days of the listing. So if I create a listing for 30 days, only when there's 2 days left will I actually start seeing money grow on that listing. Only when there's 2 days left will I start seeing people bidding. And now this, for example, this site here, 25 days, with 25 days to go, it's already 5k up in bids. This site easily would sell for, for about 15-20k. Easily 15-20k, that's a steal. Moving on from there, this site could even be worth multiple 5 figures. And a final example I want to show you over here is also a slight gaming one. It's called ClashRoyaleTactics.com. We can see it's just got some guides, arenas, just some videos talking about games, phone games and stuff. It's doing $800 a month from AdSense and affiliate marketing, and it's doing 160k monthly page views plus. And with 14 days left to go, okay, with over 2 weeks to go, this site was already up in $2,000 in bids, and that's 72 bids. So either there's a lot of people bidding on that, or there's a couple of people that are bidding a lot on this site. So this 2k flip for a site that's only doing $500 a month in revenue, or let's just say $700 a month in revenue, it's very achievable. And like I said, that's with 14 days left. So that site probably right off the bat, I'd say that site would have ended up at least a 5-10k flip. Okay, $5,000 to $10,000 for a site that's just doing about $700 a month in revenue. And it doesn't matter whether it's from AdSense, whether it's from affiliate marketing, however the revenue is being made, as long as there's some form of revenue, amazing. And also you need traffic. 150k monthly page views is not hard to reach, and easily you can find yourself with a site that would be able to flip for multiple 4 figures. And that's it. That's all it takes. That's the criterion. Of course, like always, if you have any questions, any comments to me, just drop them in the comments below and I will address them immediately and make sure to clear up as much as I can for you as soon as possible. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow on day 3, and that training is going to be an absolute blast, and I cannot wait to see you until then.